Man, what's going on? Everybody's fragged out, swagged out. You already know why I'm here. Today we're going to discuss the latest fragrance from Memoirs of a Perfume Collector. This is Bond Street Leather. It was sent to me as part of their new official release, so it just came out last month. And this is the box it comes in. Did it come with a sleeve? Yes, it did. Did I start wearing it and misplace the sleeve? Also, yes, I did. But listen, the box is dope. It has a nice cutout inside that keeps it nice and snug. Foam around it to protect it through travel. And it has a little information card inside. But let's keep it a buck. That's not what you want to know about this. But it is a nice box. Worth keeping for sure. And here's the bottle itself. Very similar to the other presentations, except the actual label and the title's gonna change. The color's gonna change. Nice cap with the their symbol up top. Just very nice. And then in the back, just like the other bottles, there's an image that represents what the fragrance is supposed to. So this is going to be Bond Street, very affluent area in London as well. So it's going to be fancy, rich leather is what we're talking about in this fragrance here today. So notes. Let's get straight to notes. We have bergamot, marshmallow, mandarin, and lemon. If that doesn't throw off your concept of what a leather fragrance is supposed to smell like just off the top, I mean, come on. Heart, geranium, ylang-ylang, ginger, and iris. And in the base, you're going to have leather, vetiver, musk, cedar, amber, and oud. And let me tell you right now, if you hear leather and oud in the same fragrance, you're like, I'm out of here, calm down. This is going to do something a little differently. I guarantee you. So whatever you're thinking, this is different. Okay. Yeah, very different. So I'll throw some over here just to get that opening, even though I have a lot of the dry down already. Yeah, so what is going to do differently right off the bat? First of all, leather is present here throughout the entire wear. How the leather develops will change. It goes from a light to a little bit heavier to kind of light again, but it's there throughout the entire wear. What really is gonna surprise you, or at least it surprised me, is how the other elements behave around the entire fragrance. So in the opening, that bergamot and that leather, or in that lemon, super bright, tart, kind of sweet, airy, with a very soft leather in the background. You do get the leather, but it's almost more like a soft, powdery suede kind of leather with those citruses that are really nice, sweet, bright, airy. It's just different right off the bat. And what's going to happen is really quickly, within the first 2 minutes, that marshmallow starts to develop. To me, it's not a gooey marshmallow. It's not a saucy marshmallow. It's more of a dry, powdery, dusty, sweet, fluffy marshmallow that starts to blend together with those citruses and that sweetness that's already present in the opening. And again, a nice soft leather. It starts to tone up a little bit more, but it's more of a kind of like this, something like this, like it's buttery soft, but a little bit of texture to it. It's rich, but not so much where the leather overtakes the entire fragrance. You still have that sweetness from that marshmallow, that nice bright opening from those citruses, a little bit of powderiness in there that make it really, really palatable for even the newest leather fragrance to your collection. So if you're not really big on leather, this is still worth a try, because in many ways it can be a citrusy fragrance. In many ways it can be a marshmallow fragrance. What it does most consistently is make the leather present, but the way those other parts of the fragrance function are beautiful. And then how the amber and the oud really interact with the rest of those notes. Realistically, for me, I feel like the amber and the oud really add to the overall fragrance rather than shine as individual notes to take over at any particular time. I never really felt during the wear of this that the oud took over. I never felt it was overly ambery in any way. I think together they really enhance the overall fragrance, kind of smooth everything out from those citruses up top. They could be too sharp for some people, but still manage to be nice and sweet and smooth out. The marshmallow that in many instances can be too playful or too gooey, too pop. You know, everything doing its job nicely. And for me, this is a bit of a game changer leather in the sense that I don't know too many fragrances. I mean, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't know any other fragrance that is presenting a leather in such a unique way. What they've done here with this leather, you're gonna get a lot of fruity leathers, you're gonna get a lot of smoky leathers, but to balance all those aspects out to where it's not necessarily just citrus or just marshmallow or just gourmand or just like, it does a couple of things, but still keeps that consistent feel of leather throughout the entire wear. I really do love this fragrance, and as a leather, it's got to be top three. You know, there's always the bias you're gonna have for favorite brand versus, you know, a legend or OG, but quality for quality, I think this goes in the top three. Just when you consider how original this is, this concept of taking a marshmallowy, citrusy opening and blending that with a ambery, woody leather. They did something magical here. I love this. This is top leather right here. This is Bond Street leather from Memoirs of a Perfume Collector. You should definitely check this one out. And I know it's sold out on their website, but I believe Sealed Essence has it right now, and I'll have their information in the description again. Sealedessence.com, which is where I go to get most of my unique fragrances that you're not going to find in a lot of different locations. That's all I have for this review. So check Sealed Essence out if you're trying to check this out, and continue to check me out if you want to see more fragrance reviews. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this. If you have anything to add or any questions about it, you can go ahead and leave in the comment, and I am always responding to all these comments. And lastly, if you're not subscribed to the channel and you've come a couple of times and you continue to come and check out my point of view on these fragrances, then go ahead and subscribe, and it'll help the brand grow, and then, you know, I have more of a reason to keep coming to you with all these reviews. That's all I have today. Thank you very much for watching. It's fragged out, swagged out, and I'm out.